On today's episode of Baking My Songs.
That's so good. Wait, I'm so excited.
Welcome back to another episode of Baking My Songs. In honor of February, I thought it would be fun to make some heart-shaped sugar cookies and talk about the title track of my debut album, Blame It On My Heart. If you watched last month's episode, you saw me attempt twice to make bread. In that video, I said that this month we would be doing something a lot simpler, like sugar cookies.
Next time we're doing sugar cookies or something.
So that is what we're doing, but of course making them heart-shaped for Valentine's Day and Love Month. I have a very simple recipe that hopefully will only take one take, and I'm so excited to talk about one of my favorite songs off of the album. So let's get into it.
If I get to
This was the first song that I ever co-wrote, and that just feels very special to me because coming from Washington State, I was not doing co-writes or writers rounds or anything like that. There's nothing really like that in Washington. So coming here to Nashville and having Blame It On My Heart be the first song that I ever co-wrote with someone is just very special. I wrote this song with Jeff Pardo and Jason Blaine. We wrote this song back in 2019, and I remember at the time I was working with management and I was getting ready to release an EP of 3 songs, one of them being this song and 2 others that are on the album. I remember being asked what I wanted to title that EP, and it was kind of between it being a self-titled EP or the EP being called Blame It On My Heart. And I knew back then I was going to be releasing an album sometime in my life, and I really wanted to include this song on my future album. So I saved calling the EP Blame It On My Heart and decided to self-title that EP. I was waiting all those years to title my first album, Blame It On My Heart, and I'm so glad that I did. Vanilla, okay, flour. Oh my goodness. Oh, I completely forgot to stop. Speaking to the album as a whole, I always loved when artists had concept albums, which basically means that all the songs and stories tie in together, which not every artist chooses to do. Sometimes they just pick out a collection of songs and choose to put them on a record, and that's what it is. But I always liked when you could draw the title of the album and the song concepts to each other. So with my song Blame It On My Heart being the title track, that was the concept for the album. I wanted each song to tie into the idea or theme of Blame It On My Heart. So I think my boyfriend has Stupid Friends, Blame It On My Heart. I wish I missed you more, Blame It On My Heart. I wish we could go back and relive what we used to have, Blame It On My Heart. I wanna try just a little piece of this.
That's so good.
Wait, I'm so excited. And of course, I thought it'd be fun to add a little bit of red and make it kind of pinky. I love that this song is the title track for my album because the message of this song, just being fearless in love and going for what you want, I wanted that to be the message behind this album. And I feel like songs like Prove You Wrong and I Wish I Missed You More help echo that. I also try to add in some dried strawberries to help pink it up a little bit. And the red food dye is coming off purpley. So we're gonna stop there. I don't wanna ruin this. I'm gonna transfer this to a parchment paper and try to cut out heart shapes in here, and we'll go from there.
boy, there's something that you ought to know. With me, it's just the way it seems to go. Blame it on my heart. Going all in, not knowing how to fall halfway. Blame it on my heart.
Now that our cookies are out of the oven, I'm going to plate them here. And I also made a little pinkish kind of frosting to drizzle over them, and we'll do a little taste test.
Just the way it seems to go. Blame it on my heart. Going all in, not knowing how to fall halfway. Blame it on my heart.
I substituted like half of the sugar with honey because I didn't have enough sugar left. So it's actually very sweet. The oats have a nice little touch in there too. So yay, I'm very excited. excited. I think my husband will enjoy those as well. Well, that is it for this month's episode of Baking My Song. This was a much more fun baking experience than my last video, so I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next month. I have a really fun recipe. Don't forget you can stream my debut album, Blame It On My Heart, wherever you listen to your music.